Airbus and Qantas have made history by operating their longest ever non-stop test flight with the new A350-1000ULR that will eventually be used to link Eastern Australia with Europe and New York. The momentous test flight took off from Airbus's facilities at Toulouse on July 23rd. Let's take a look at the flight details for today's video. Departing at 07:33 on the morning of July 23rd, arriving in Melbourne 15 minutes behind schedule at 10:46 a.m. the next day, the A350-1000ULR's total flight duration was recorded at 19 hours and 13 minutes. The A350-1000ULR, bearing the serial number 707 and the registration Foxtrot Whiskey Uniform Lima Romeo, flew over the Mediterranean Sea onto the Middle East through northeast Egypt, Saudi Arabia and Oman. From there it crossed the Arabian Sea and overflew the southern tip of India and Sri Lanka before eventually buzzing the Indonesian coast. After flying past Indonesia, much of Australia was left to conquer, and the jet essentially flew right through the middle in a diagonal line before reaching Melbourne. According to Qantas, the test flight from Toulouse was operated by 4 Airbus flight test pilots and 5 flight test engineers, who put the aircraft systems through their paces, including the additional 20,000-litre fuel tank that allows it to fly commercially non-stop for up to 22 hours. The return flight to Toulouse departed Melbourne on Monday, July 27th as part of the same Airbus flight test program. For this flight, 2 Qantas pilots joined the Airbus flight test crew on board for the journey back to France. This series of test flights isn't exactly the norm for Airbus's production aircraft. Indeed, most of its production aircraft fly for a few hours at a time over southwestern France several times before delivery. The aircraft completed its very first flight on June 2, 2026, and in the weeks since, Airbus's test teams have carried out extensive testing on the ground and in the air in Toulouse, including of the aircraft's redesigned fuel system. Qantas says that the world-first non-stop flight of its Project Sunrise between Sydney and London will save customers up to 4 hours compared with the fastest one-stop service today. These historic ultra-long-haul services will operate alongside Qantas's existing Perth-London and Sydney-Singapore-London services. It's added that the first Project Sunrise Sydney to London flight will go on sale in February 2027. Qantas will take delivery of 12 aircraft in total, each configured with 238 seats across 4 cabins. So, are you excited about the A350-1000ULR entering service soon and saving travellers around 4 hours when travelling between Sydney and London? Let us know by leaving a comment. And be sure to check out Simple Flying's flight tracker. From live alerts and data on commercial, military and government flights, it goes way beyond your standard tracker. It was built specifically for AvGeeks, free and live, right at your fingertips. In addition to our daily YouTube videos, Simple Flying publishes over 150 articles every week. If you're looking for the latest aviation news and insights, visit simpleflying.com.